Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another retro Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got a beautiful and affordable Class A for y'all today. 1997 Newmar Kountry Aire. The model is a 3780. This is a 37 feet 11 inches long, one slide Class A motor coach, tag axle, beautiful condition. This is pretty much diesel quality RV on a more affordable gas chassis. Folks brought this down here from Kentucky, traded it in. This thing's beautiful, guys. I mean, the outside, the inside for a 23-year-old vehicle is absolutely amazing shape. Built on a Ford chassis, got the tag axle for better stability, 5,000 pound towing capacity. Last year of the 460 Ford, 60,900 some odd miles. Even the dash air is cold. No exhaust leak like was common on those 460s back then. This thing's got a stack of service records. I mean, this has been a cared for RV. And it's your typical 97 model. You got a few stripes starting to fade a little bit after 23 years. That's nothing unheard of. Got some really nice upgrades. Got a power awning. Got all the TVs inside, been upgraded. 10-gallon DSI water heater. Hydraulic leveling jacks. Tires look great. I mean, those things look like they were just put on. Mastercrafts. No delamination that I can see. Power steps. I got the motorhome running right now. It's got the oversized 7 kW Onan gasoline generator. It runs great. 50 amp shore power. Windshield looks good. Now, I know a 97 model may not be for everyone, but for those of you who are into retro RVing, this thing really is a gem. You can see, looks like they just replaced the headlight lenses where they were foggy. Let's look inside this Kountry Aire. Now, I want to point out one thing. It's got the original carpet in it, and all in all, for 23-year-old carpet, it's not bad. It's got a few bleach spots in it, and I'll explain how that happens, but we are going to replace the carpet. They just got to get to it. I've got so many more in front of it that I wanted to go ahead and put it online and let you see it. Original backup camera works great. 60,915 miles, no check engine lights, no warning lights. Dash air's cold. Got the remote spotlight, CD stereo, air horn. I mean, like I said, folks, it's pretty much a diesel motorhome on a gas chassis. Quality-wise, you got flex steel captain's chairs. They both swivel for party seating. TV's been updated to flat screen. Cherry cabinets like they used to use a lot back in the 90s. Wow. Like I said, I know this may not be for everyone, but for somebody wanting a nice older motorhome that's affordable and well built, you can't beat this, guys. Original Corian countertops look great, no stress cracks. Hardwood floors, cherry cabinets. What was that we used to call this back in the 90s? A fly honey. There you go. Anyway, I mean, look at the upholstery in this. This is the original sleeper sofa. Upholstery looks great. Hadn't had animals picking on it. No chewed up spots, no smoke odors, no pet odors. Got a table booth that makes the bed so you can still sleep 5 or 6 people in here. Books and manuals, which they've obviously gone through a lot over the past 23 years, but big old manila envelope full of service records and repairs and stuff like that. A few little bleach spots, and I'm gonna tell you what happens right here. And this is from the previous owner's own words. What it is, people wash these things right before they take them on a trip. They mix bleach in with their soap water, and they put the slide out so they can wash the sides of the slides. They don't let it properly dry. They just wash it and then bring the slide out in. all that bleach water comes in with it. Now I know the slide catches a lot of it, but there's still some on it. It drips down where the slide comes in and gets on the carpet, bleaches it out. I've seen that happen on more RVs than I can count. And it's always right there where the slide out comes in onto the carpet. So when you wash, if you're a current RV owner, you use bleach in your soap water, keep that in mind. Let it fully dry and really rinse that off before you let it dry, before you bring your rooms in or something like that's going to happen. In fact, I recommend, I know you don't want to dry the whole thing with a towel, but at least dry around your slide out. Anyway, but because of that, we are going to put new carpet in here. It's going to look great. These are beautiful cabinets, guys. I mean, obviously, this thing's got a good ride and drive because there's no stress cracks in the corian. Like a time capsule. Really is. There's a, let's see, 3780CA is the model number to be exact. 37 feet, 11 inches. Got a, let's see if this is a 3 or a 4 burner. 97 could be either one. 3 burner. It has had some use, but guys, this thing is 23 years old. Big over-the-range microwave. I'd say that's an 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, and it's actually already getting cold. I just flipped it on, but the people, when they traded this the other day, we had to wait on them because they had to get food and everything else out of here, so I know it works. And we guarantee it to work anyway. It's got dual ducted roof airs, and the way these Newmar's HVAC system work is kind of unique. This one's a little different than the newer ones, but it's the same concept. One unit sucks the hot air up. The other unit brings cold air to replace it. So the way it works, so you've got these vents like one right here. This is an intake. This is sucking up the hot air. This one's letting out cold air. The next one's sucking up hot air. The next one after that is blowing out cold air. So even though you don't get the cold airflow like you're used to with traditional dual units, this will cool off a lot faster, and there's no hot and cold spots. It's even heating and cooling with this system. So, and they got a patent on that. That's the only brand that does it like that, and it works great. But anyway, we're going to walk here toward the bathroom. Got a nice walk-through bathroom, corian, that's corian or marble, I can't tell. Big mirror. Got the original glass shower door. The original shower hasn't turned yellow yet, so right there tells me that they've kept this a lot inside when they weren't using it. It does have washer and dryer hookups in this bottom compartment, but it doesn't have one in it. Now, if you have to have one, we can get you a price on that. Traveler toilet, which is an older style. It's the original toilet, but it is a China RV toilet. It works great. And that air feels good in here. Got a solid sliding door for privacy if you want to separate the bedroom and bathroom. Step back here, guys. Got a nice rear bedroom, Queen Island bed. All kinds of cherry cabinets in here, his and her nightstands. They've took the TV out of here and then put it right there on the wall, which is smart, I guess. I mean, lots of storage. You got a second generator start and stop switch there. And I normally have the generator on, but the fuel level, when people bring these into trade, they don't bring them in with much fuel in them. It actually will crank up and run, but it's right where it's going to cut off, so that's why I have it. I mean, it's running right now, and you can see the orange light still running, but of course it's so quiet here you can't tell it. These things are just so well insulated. Amazing. You know, this is right on up there with these early pre-Monaco Holiday Ramblers as far as quality. But generator's actually running right now, and I can't even hear it. Can't. But we guarantee this generator to run, whether you take option A or option B, and I'll go over that here in just a second. But guys, this is a beautiful older motor home. Anybody'd be proud to own. And for under $20,000, I mean, guys, this is travel trailer price. This is travel trailer price for self-contained, low mileage, Newmar quality Kountry Aire with a slide, jacks, generator, beautiful interior, for under 20 grand. And not just that, guys, this is not just an RV, it's a Parkway RV. It's going to include our industry leading inspection, 4-page long inspection process. Everything this unit has that's on that inspection process, even though it's 23 years old, we still are going to check it out, make sure everything on that list works for the option A $19,900 price. It's on the website. If you want to see the listing, you're going to be impressed. Guys, there's not another dealer out there that would take a 3-year-old motorhome and put it through that extensive of inspection, much less 23 years old. Anything we find wrong during the inspection, we replace the part, repair it, fix it, no matter what the cost, until it passes flawlessly. And I'm telling you guys, look at that list, print it out, take it to your neighborhood RV dealer, see if they would sell a motorhome like this for $19,900 when guaranteeing all that stuff to work. They'd laugh you off a lot. But guys, that's what we do. That's what we've done for 51 years. I mean, we are Parkway RV Center, guys. Sorry about that, got a little swallow of water. Anyway, guys, it's $19,900 haggle free if you want this to go through that inspection process. Make sure you go to the website, parkway.rvcenter.com. I'll put a link below in the video description. You can click on to go to my used Class A's and check it out. And you'll see real quick that, guys, we've got the nicest, cleanest used RVs on the market today. Hands down, period. These folks came from Kentucky to trade with us. People travel from all over the United States to trade with us and buy from us. I mean, guys, we're the real deal. We've been here for over half a century. I've got so much inventory, it's not even funny. I've got the largest selection of used RVs in one location in a 500-mile radius. If you're coming to the south to buy RVs like most smart shoppers do, you're missing out if you don't come by here. In fact, this unit was sold new in Kentucky. I got the sticker on the side there. But anyway, guys, $19,900 for this beautiful 97 Country Star, Kountry Aire Class A motorhome. Not been smoked in that I can tell. I don't smoke, so I'm very sensitive to that. No pet odors. I don't have pets in the house, so I'm very sensitive to that as well. Besides a couple of goldfish for my daughter, but other than that, I have no animals in the house. So I know a lot of people that say that have dogs and cats in the house. There's nothing wrong with that, but it does make you nose blind. You know, just like a smoker is nose blind to cigarette smoke, but I don't have either, so I mean, I'm real sensitive to it. And believe me, guys, and I would tell you if it had any of that, I'd rather tell you the truth before, and so you know everything about it that I know before you get down here, instead of having you waste time drive down here and get surprised with something that should have been disclosed that wasn't. But guys, we're going to go through the inspection process, so you know everything mechanically is going to be right. Now, it is very limited on cosmetics, and everything's explained in that checkout sheet, so make sure you go to the website, check that out, parkway.rvcenter.com, or click on the link below. It'll take you to the right page. $19,900, you get the inspection that's done after purchase. After it's been inspected, my cleaning crew gets in here, cleans it inside and out for you. Then my service manager, Gordy, does his final walkthrough. If he's happy, he locks it up. That's very important. You don't want one that's been checked out and sitting out here for 2 or 3 weeks, hundreds of people walking through it, kids spilling drinks and doing this and doing that and folding out furniture, and you know, a lot of people when one of our employees aren't around or something, they can't figure something out, they force it till it breaks. And I've caught people doing that. In fact, you may remember a video I did 2 or 3 weeks ago where I was in a motorhome with the door locked, shooting a video, and people were pounding and beating and trying to break open the door because they wanted to look in the coach. They didn't know I was in there. That's just a prime example, guys. And the fact they even damaged the door, we had to spend some money and fix it. But guys, you know, these things are, you know, you don't want them checked out and then everybody and their brother spends all this time in it. You want it checked out, cleaned up, locked up, wait for you. When you arrive here, at the appointed time. My service manager, after he gives it his final approval and locks it up, he'll call you, set up a time to pick up your new to you 1997 Newmar. You arrive here at the appointed time. The tech that checked it out is going to give you a one-on-one RV orientation. Going to go through this motorhome with you, show you everything on it. That's on our inspection sheet. He'll have a checklist where he has to check everything off so he doesn't forget everything. Show you how to operate everything, answer your questions, give you tips, tricks, and pointers. You can record them with your phone or camera. And, of course, he'll answer your questions, show you any repairs you had to make. All that's included for under 20 grand, guys. Wow. Also included with that $19,900 price, your legal drive-out tag, no additional charge, your starter kit, $100 worth of brand new sewer hose, water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, adapters, all brand new, sealed in a 5-gallon bucket, included for $19,900. You know, most other dealers, you buy an older RV, you get absolutely nothing. You have to buy all that separate. We also, as a nice incentive and something that a lot of our customers really appreciate, we give you free camping, guys. A year, 21 nights. Well, I say a year. You get 21 nights of free camping, up to 7 at a time, at select RV resorts nationwide to be used in a year's time. What I meant to say. $1,000 worth of free camping, just because we know that's the first thing you're going to do with it. And they're great campgrounds. I've stayed in them. You're going to like them, I promise. So many people have thanked us for that. And that's included with purchase. At $19,900, you get all of that. The only other charge, of course, applicable sales tax. Everybody's got to pay tax. Doesn't matter where you live. In some shape, form, or fashion, you'll pay tax. The amount you pay and when and where you pay it depends on your state's regulations and tax rate. Don't guess on that. When you call, ask your salesperson what the current lead time is for Class A checkout and ask them to give you a sales tax estimate and when and where you have to pay it. And you need to tell them what state you live in, how you're paying for it. He'll get that information for you. Now, please keep in mind, folks, this is a 1997 model. I do not have a bank, unfortunately, that will finance at this time a 1997 model. On the flip side, this is not a lot of money for a motorhome, so you don't have to have 7-10 year financing for a 1999 RV. You can go to your own local bank, credit union, or finance company, get you a 36, 48, 60 month loan, still have an affordable payment, pay less interest, and pay it off quicker. And we're more than happy to work with your own bank or credit union to secure a loan. Of course, I look for whoever buys this, as chances are it's going to be a cash buyer, but like most retro RV customers, because financing's so limited on these, you got to pay so much down anyway. But we're more than happy to work with your own bank, credit union, lending institute to get you in this RV. Send them over whatever information they got. We got the, of course, like every RV, I post online, clear title in office, no floor plans. We don't owe nothing. Things paid for, clean, clear title, no salvage, none of that junk. So, give us a call if you're interested before coming down to look to verify it is available. 706-965-7929. And this one's not going to last. I'm curious to see how many video views in the next 24 hours this thing's going to get. Every retro RV that I do just skyrockets on video views. And usually people are just calling like crazy. You know, I know a lot of you may not be familiar, but the retro RV movement is really getting popular. I think that's going to be the next big thing in RVs. And I know a lot of people worry about, well, my campground says, the campgrounds around here say you got to be 10 years old and newer. Yes, but if you need to take good pictures of your RV. They will, most campgrounds do allow older motorhomes and campers if they are in very nice condition. They have those rules to keep the riffraff out. However, it's kind of like a classic car. You show them pictures of something like this, they're not going to have most of them are not going to have a problem with it in the condition it's in. If you came in with Cousin Eddie RV in 20 different million pieces and leaving parts everywhere you go, they're not going to let you in. But something like this, if you call ahead when you make your reservation, send the pictures. Most of them are not going to have a problem with an RV like this. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions at all, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Call before coming to look, make sure it's available. You probably want to consider leaving a deposit. Be honest with you, because I don't think it's going to last. Not for this price, not for this quality RV. This is a lot higher quality than a Fleetwood Bounder or Coachman Murata or something like that. I mean, this was, like I said in the day, this was a Mac Daddy back in the 90s. So keep that in mind. This is not a cheap brand when it was new. It's a very well made. That's why it's in such good condition now, and the way it's been taken care of. Not something you see hit the market every day. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I love retro RVs. I mean, be honest with you, this is probably my, as far as type of RV, this is retro's one of my favorite ones to shoot. I don't get to do it very often because there's just not that many survivors like this around. But man, this is a pleasure, and I just enjoy spending time in it, guys, and I think you will too. I mean, reminds me when I first got started in this business, this was a frontline material back then, 22 years ago. So definitely nice to see it, and nice to see one in this nice a condition. Man, this thing's quiet. 706-965-7929. Email sales@parkway-rvcenter.com. Come out, look at it, test drive it. You're not going to be disappointed. First person that looks at this thing, drives it, is going to buy it. I can promise you that has the money to buy it. If you have any questions, call us. We do take trade-ins. Visit my website. I'll have pictures, specs, measurements. There's not going to be a lot of information online for this, but I'll do my best to fill in the blanks as much as I possibly can, and I'll do some research if I get lucky enough to find a original sales brochure that maybe somebody's uploaded to the internet. I'll make sure to post it on theirs too, but don't hold your breath on that, because those are almost impossible to find on these older ones. Thank you again for watching, folks. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, guys. I have such a variety of RVs out here. It's absolutely crazy. I trade for just about anything of value, and even the lighted closets still work. Wow. Thank you again for watching. Come out and look at this RV. I promise you, you won't be disappointed, especially when I get the new carpet in here. But thank you again, and look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Also keep in mind, nationwide delivery is also available. Thank you again. Look forward to seeing you.